Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and today's gaming test video is the Vivo X200 Pro. So I'm gonna leave this box somewhere else because the box is just real big, and let's just go and see the specs of this phone first. So as you can see here, Vivo X200 Pro, I'm just gonna zoom it in here for you guys to see. And the chipset is the Dimensity 9400. This is technically the second time we are testing any phones with this chipset, because the first one that we did is the Oppo Find X8 Pro. And if you want to watch the gaming test video of this phone, then check it out at the top right corner there. And the reason why we have to always redo gaming tests even though they are using the exact same chipset is because number one, the cooling solution on all devices are different even though they are using the exact same chipset. Number two, the thermal limit between these two phones are different as well. So when you start to play a game and whatnot, you are gonna get a very different experience. And for the screen, it is higher than 1080p, so 1260 by 2800, kinda high. And the battery we have here is a 6000 mAh Blue Volt battery. There are some special technology that Vivo did for this battery here, which we will not go into in this video. And the memory, it is using 16 gigs of LPDDR5X or 5T. Too bad we can't check the memory speed, but yeah. So before we start the gaming test, we have to do some setup, of course, and the Vivo X200 Pro does come with quite a lot of different settings. So for the vibration, I just turn this on because it doesn't affect the performance, but it does elevate your gaming experience. Esports mode, it does change how the phone performs. So I'm not sure if I should turn this on. Yeah, as you can see there, ultimate performance blocks all of your background and whatnot. Super resolution. This one is something that I can't really check what's the render resolution of the game. So even if I turn on high or ultra quality, I can feel the game lagging very badly, but I don't know what resolution it is using, so I will just use it in the original quality. And then if we scroll down, it does have frame interpolation, so if you want to use this, you can, but do know that frame interpolation means that you are getting fake frames, and it could help you increase your gaming experience a bit more, as in just make your gaming experience a bit more smoother, but also sometimes you will have some artifacts if you move through the game very quickly, as in the frame interpolation cannot catch up to whatever is happening in the game. And that's about it. So I will just leave all of these settings here. As for the performance panel, I'm using it in boost mode, so I am getting the best performance possible. Then refresh rate at high and sampling rate at high as well. It does say it will consume more battery, and this is because when you increase the touch sampling rate, your CPU will get taxed a bit more. And I have this meter here. This is Scene VTool Scene 8, I think. Either way, that doesn't matter because I know the thermal limit for this phone is only at 44 degrees Celsius, which is very, very low. Now let's get started with Genshin Impact. And as you can see here, I am at the highest graphical settings, 60 FPS. We are using this to test the Vivo X200 Pro. I need to do the weekly boss anyway, so let's get started with Aletino. This is a glass cannon team, but very high damage.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Time to shine! Is it my turn now? With these rising flames, the birds come! Hear the echoes of the valley! Now that's more like it! With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Strike a pose! Windstrike, have a taste of purgatory.
Bro.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Silence!
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after Let the magic veins boil! Kindness has concealed the way. Wind strike. My blade is all that remains. So
Oh,
the flames
yeah, this is not good.
gone out. Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
Settle down. Bow your head. Silence.
Into the wind. Show a new thing! Bring it!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wind strike.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
For this one, I will use my other team, the old reliable.
Bow. Before me, worm.
Let's light it up!
Sure.
And step! Busted! Observe! Gotcha!
Perish.
Everybody stand back!
What? What? It crashed. They see my progress. Interesting.
Shoot! Can't afford it. Busted! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Significant
Strike is one!
test.
Exactly. It's over. Gotcha.
Burn to oblivion! Good riddance, cruel world.
Off we go. Observe. Fire hazard. Teamwork is triple. Break a leg. Unleash. Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
I can't.
Woo, 230 something K. That's a very nice critical at the end. So now, there's a new region here that is unlocked, I guess. So let's explore a bit.
Alright, let's finish this fast. Bring it. That was quick.
I'll go ahead. Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items.
All right. Overall, the Vivo X200 Pro with the MediaTek Dimensity 9400 is a surprisingly very good chip for gaming. I mean, I've been playing this game for like what? Half an hour? Yeah, it is actually 30 minutes, and it is rather consistently at 60 FPS. The GPU measurement doesn't work, but that's okay. Temperature is at 44.8 degrees Celsius. Oh, there is a temperature here, but it's very tiny. Okay. It's still very low in terms of temperature, because usually, you know, phones like the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 from last year for the, not last year, early this year for the S24 Ultra, this went up to 47 degrees Celsius and it thermal throttled real hard. And for this phone, it can reach at most like what, 45.1 right now, and no signs of thermal throttle at all. The frame rate did not drop, so really amazing gaming experience. So for this phone, as we can see here, around this section is where the chipset should be located. So if we point the thermal camera there, about 42, 43 degrees Celsius, still considered very low. Around the middle here is at 43.2 degrees Celsius, okay. Then at the bottom here is 41. Surprisingly, not gonna be real hot. Okay, at the back, what do we have? About 39 at the bottom here. About 39 at the center as well. And this huge camera bump is gonna be a thermal insulator, so we can see the temperature is way lower than every other part of the phone, so only at about like 36.5. And because the chipset is placed somewhere near the camera bump, the heat is gonna be trapped inside the camera bump, and it has to go through a lot of layers. And also the camera bump is rather thick, so the heat really has to travel across all of these layers and then dissipate heat out from this large piece of glass. Because it has to go through so many layers, this will become a heat trap. But then again, as you can see here, at around 45 degrees Celsius, that's the most that we can get here. Yeah, no problems at all.
Alright, let's finish this. Strike it out.
That's all I've got.
It's similar to the what's that phone called again? The Oppo Find X8 Pro. It's not gonna be consistent 60 FPS, but it is very close to 60 all the time. And frame rate consistency is real good as well. No major frame dips, so we're good. For Zenless Zone 0, what we have is all the highest settings. Remember, for this game, the high preset isn't actually high for everything, so you have to manually go in and turn on all of these settings to the highest. And this is what we have. So I need to do my dailies. Oh yeah, remember to do this for every single game as well.
A hot cup of coffee isn't just for the early birds. For the night owls.
Okay, very good frame rate consistency here, but we will jump to the 9-way boss to see how things go. So let me just upgrade my character here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god.
Catch him off guard. Find your weakness. I'll make it painless.
Ayo.
Trust me, this quick. Where's the weapon? The weapon! Just give up. It sounds defiant! You know that.
Very nice. So that is all for the 9-way boss. It is not at consistent 60 FPS, but the frame drops aren't that intense either. So I would say this is an overall very good experience. The phone is definitely not as hot as when I was playing Genshin Impact, but still great gaming experience. So no problems here. So for PUBG Mobile, these are all of the settings that we are gonna use. You don't really have anything extra here, so this is all that we have. So let's just jump into a game. I know a lot of you guys say I yap a lot when it comes to PUBG, but this game is really unoptimized. They really need to update the game. Oh no! Yeah, I won't stay long in PUBG. Just know that this phone, any modern phone can handle PUBG at 90 FPS, no problems at all. So let's go to the next game then. For COD Mobile, these are all of the settings that we are gonna use. So I practically turn on these settings, and then super resolution is important, so I'll leave that on. Optical performance of scope is to make the scope look as realistic as possible. Turn this on. Self-adaptive, this one I turn off because they will adjust your graphical settings to maintain a frame rate.
Hardpoint detected. Enemy down. UAV online. We've taken the lead. identified. Capture the objective. Friendly Shock RC is ready. Hardpoint is ours. Friendly Shock RC is coming. Friendly nuke has been launched. Repeat, friendly nuke. Stealth chopper on standby. Friendly stealth chopper inbound. Friendly EMP. Friendly hardpoint identified.
Oh,
Friendly flame not activated. Stealth chopper inbound. Hardpoint locked down. Enemy down! Keep on them. We're winning this one.
so 120 FPS, rather consistent, so no problems once more. I will show you what graphical settings I'm using because I know a lot of you guys say that I need to enable the what the hell again, the frame adjustment thing. Now for COD Warzone, this game is weird. So I'm just gonna show you what we have here. I am using it at the highest possible graphical settings. Remember, the high graphical detail here isn't actually high, so you have to manually go in and change all of these settings. Uncapped frame rate, but kinda seems to be locked at 60 anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it. Enemy dropping into the AO. Eliminate all targets in the AO.
What the hell? The texture didn't load in. That's nice. Yeah, this game is still a mess.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
This game definitely has a lot of missing textures that are not loading in properly. So just now the floor was gone. Now I'm not too sure, but I do expect some other things to disappear as well. What?
Gas is closing in.
Nice.
Still standing. Fleet is only a mindset. Shake it off.
Yeah, that is COD Warzone for you. The game is still very buggy. There are missing textures. For Mobile Legends, we are not gonna stay here for long. Just know that you can go for Ultra for both the high frame rate and also graphics, and that's pretty much it. So you can go, I think it's 120 FPS if I'm not wrong. You know what, let's go into the game real quick because this phone can handle it no problems at all, but I'm just not sure what's the frame rate. Oh, so Ultra frame rate only yields you 90 FPS. Again, Pom pom. Yeah, 90 FPS. This phone won't have any issues at all playing this game. So let's just move on to the next game then. Now for Wuthering Waves, the settings that we have are this. Oh, wrong menu. No auto FPS. Practically max out everything. I also enable FSR, which is an upscaler tag, but I'm just gonna leave it in because it's there. It's free performance, so why not?
Holy senses tingling. Let me hear the fruit of evolution. Here we go again. This is so much fun. Tap your wrist. The fruit of evolution. Here comes encore. That didn't hurt at all. Let me heal blade. Reverend. The fruit of evolution. This is so much fun. Synchronization. Shape the shapeless. Bloom. The fruit of evolution. Fast in the sunlight. Woolly's attack. Tap your wrist. Into Woolly's belly you go. This is so much fun. Woolly stampede. Leave me alone. Let me be your blade. The fruit of evolution. This is so much fun. Here comes encore. Woolly that away. The fruit of evolution. This is so much fun. Woolly sense is tingling. You're in for it now. You're in. Leave me. Leave it to me. Fruit of evolution. Luminous energy. Let me heal you. Synchronization. Storm, hear my command. Here we go again. Woolly stampede. No one picks on Uncle's friends. Here comes encore. Yahoo! The fruit of evolution. Synchronization. The fruit of evolution. Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Doesn't matter. Leave it to me. Listen up. Let me be your blade. Synchronization. This is so much fun.
Frame rate isn't exactly 60 FPS all the time, but maintained it very well. So MediaTek Dimensity 9400 if you wanna play Wuthering Waves, it's real good, and yet the thermal is only at 45 degrees Celsius this time around for this game, which is still very low considering that last gen we had 47 degrees Celsius and then it throttled way too much, so real nice. So let's now go try the final game, which is War Thunder. Now for War Thunder, the only reason why I'm here is because of ray tracing. So we have TAA here, and this is all that we're gonna use. Can you stop? Ayah. Frame rate is at around 60, which is what I expect from this chipset, because the Oppo Find X8 Pro is also with this frame rate as well, and it is also using the MediaTek Dimensity 9400. Everything is in expectation, so nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing happened. Yo. Okay, at least this tank did its job. Ah! Yeah, that's it. That's War Thunder. Good experience, not quite 60 FPS all the time, but real good considering the temperature is only at like 44, something like that. And I think that concludes the gaming test video for the Vivo X200 Pro. Overall, I do think that the MediaTek Dimensity 9400, for this phone, the thermal limit is a bit higher, so you will definitely feel a bit more warmth compared to the Oppo Find X8 Pro. But then again, the performance of both of these phones when they're gaming, very similar. Of course, this one will perform a bit better. There is no thermal throttling, which is real good, even though the thermal limit is at like 44-45 degrees Celsius, but I don't see any major frame dips when it hits that temperature. So very well maintained, very nice tuning overall in terms of the performance. They could have done better if they don't use this big camera bump at the back, but I digress. If you're getting this phone for photography and also for gaming, I think it's a good choice. Our full review for the Vivo X200 Pro is gonna come soon, I hope. So do subscribe and we'll see you guys in that video. Because after all of these gaming tests, we have the reviews to do. Then after that, there are more phones coming before the end of the year as well. So yeah, do subscribe, stay tuned, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Yay, goodbye.